Make sure you check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow Unboxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. What's going on? We back. And Manny Pacquiao said he may be in attendance to see Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia fight in Texas. Let's talk about it and his reasoning for going. But don't forget, check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow Unboxing. Get you 18% off their all-natural products from soaps, lotions, and foot soaks and bath bombs and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfellow Unboxing. Get 18% off. Got to put emphasis on that. Website, promo code, and description. And we will be doing a giveaway coming up. So y'all be on the lookout. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, which it really works. Hopefully YouTube can improve the notification gang. And article in Boxing Scene says on Rappler that Manny Pacquiao says, I might go and watch in Texas. I will watch how Spence will fight. Pacquiao told Rappler. He said He says one driving force for Pacquiao to reach a deal with Heyman is to get Mayweather back in the ring. Negotiations are ongoing. There will be updates 1 or 2 weeks from now. Pacquiao said, if I get to fight Mayweather and make him come out of retirement, that will be better since it will give me a chance to prove that I could win this time. At the end of the day, basically, he ain't fighting Mayweather. He got to make a decision on if he want to retire or not. Or, I think that's what it boils down to, depending on how his finances is. He says, I want to go to Texas and watch how Spence will fight. If Mikey Garcia wins this fight, Mikey Garcia and Pacquiao will be made immediately. It's about a status thing. It's about getting Mikey Garcia to pay-per-view, be a pay-per-view star. Mexicans get behind him. Probably start calling him the Mexicutioner. The Manny Pacquiao. He can beat Pacquiao for being a Mexicutioner, and get some respect back on his name. It'd be a no-brainer. Manny Pacquiao and Mikey Garcia beats Errol Spence. Manny Pacquiao, Mikey gonna be made within a matter of seconds or minutes, or it'll be announced in a matter of weeks. Errol Spence, he want to go there and see how good Errol Spence is in person and see if he want to take that ass. But it don't matter. He gunned on his back on his face fighting Errol Spence. If Errol Spence get past Mikey Garcia, I don't believe that Manny Pacquiao will fight Errol Spence. I really think he gonna push to fight Keith Thurman. But I really think if it boils down to fight one of the young guys, he may just retire. So he's pretty much going there to scout Errol Spence. He pretty much feels Errol Spence is going to win. He said his speed would beat Errol Spence. That's how he beat Errol Spence. He's not fast no more at all. Errol Spence is faster than him at this point. Pacquiao slow with his feet, slow with his hands. It'll be a matter. Errol Spence will probably knock Manny Pacquiao out faster than he did with Mikey Garcia. I think Mikey got a better chance of beating Errol than Manny at this point. Manny is old. Manny won't have a southpaw advantage versus Errol Spence. Errol Spence is a southpaw. So he wouldn't have that advantage. He wouldn't have the youth advantage, the power advantage, and I don't believe he would have a speed advantage. So, in my opinion, I think, if it come down to fighting Errol Spence or not fighting nobody at all, Manny Pacquiao gonna retire if Errol Spence beat Mikey. That's just what it is, man. And Manny Pacquiao don't really want to have to fight these guys. Manny Pacquiao is willing to stay over at top rank and get milked by Bob Arum and move down a couple weight classes and fight Vasily Lomachenko. But Vasily Lomachenko is proven to be didn't want the smoke, proven to be a coward. I don't have nothing to gain for fighting the old Manny Pacquiao. Now all of a sudden, Vasily Lomachenko was talking about retiring. Trying to beg Gervonta Tank Davis for a fight. You know what I'm saying? Sitting around waiting for guys when you could have fought Manny Pacquiao, you could have beat him, and you could have made some bread. And you could have retired off of what you made fighting Manny Pacquiao, the way they push you on ESPN. So it forced Manny Pacquiao to come over to Premier Boxing Champions and chase a Mayweather fight. And at the end of the day, that fight just don't have no money on it. Him and Mayweather be lucky to make $30-40 million a piece or something like that. Mayweather be lucky to reach $100 million fighting Pacquiao in a rematch. Pacquiao and Mayweather in a rematch is like two old men. They both needed painkillers to shoot up before the first fight, and that was 4 or 5 years ago. So really, I'm just looking at the situation with Errol Spence and Manny Pacquiao, and it's a death wish. At the end of the day, it depends on how Manny Pacquiao finances is looking. If Manny Pacquiao made enough fighting Adrian Broner, I think it was $20 million, $10 million up front. and then $10 million on the back end. If he made enough fighting Adrian Broner, then he could retire. You know, I don't think he want to, you know, try to get another payday versus Errol Spence. And Errol Spence said that Al Heyman wanted that fight next for him. You know, Hint said that Sean Porter said he's going to be scouting Errol Spence and Mikey. We talked about that last night. Now, excuse me for the audio cutting out. Hopefully I figured that issue out. But he spoke on, you know, and then after I get past Yugas, you know, then we turn our focus on the Mikey and Errol Spence. If Mikey Garcia win, you're going to see a ton of people trying to fight Mikey Garcia. Heath Thurman, the tune-up talk, going to fall out the window. Sean Porter, the tune-up talk, going to go out the window and not duck and fight. They're going to try to run Manny Pacquiao. Mikey going to have the pick that he want. Errol Spence win impressively and smash Mikey. He's still in a position that Bud Crawford is the only one that want to fight him, and that won't happen because, obviously, you know, boxing politics are in the middle of this one. So Manny Pacquiao is going to try to wheel and deal and fight Heath Thurman or step out the game, unless Al Heyman forces him to fight Errol Spence. Now, if Manny Pacquiao, Errol Spence beat Mikey, and Manny Pacquiao, you know, moves on, retire, and don't fight him, then Errol Spence is going to be looking at fighting Omar Figueroa. I'm telling y'all. They're going to serve him up to Omar Figueroa. They're going to serve Omar Figueroa up to him. Mikey, I don't know if he's going to stay at 47 or drop to 40. He said he ain't dropping to 35. WBC going to make a determining factor after, you know, he fight Errol. But he said he's not coming back, so he should be stripped, and they should make Luke Campbell and Teofimo Lopez for that belt. But you know how boxing is. But Errol Spence is like, where does he go after that? You know, do they find the funds or does Sean Porter find the heart, or they find the funds for him and Kenny to have Sean go in there and fight Errol Spence? I think not, because Errol Spence not even calling out Sean Porter. You know, Sean Porter, you know, he is like he's already known that it's a plan when and where he has to fight Sean Porter. Or he probably understands that Sean Porter and Keith Thurman is going to rematch, and then he'll get the winner of that. And that's why I said before, the Bud fight need to happen, because if he destroys Mikey Garcia, Manny Pacquiao is not going to fight Errol Spence. Sean Porter is not going to fight Errol Spence. Keith Thurman is not going to fight Errol Spence. So Errol Spence need to fight 3 or 4 times next year. Now, if he struggles versus Mikey, then it might open the door up for some dudes to fight him. But if Mikey win, Mikey is going to have to pick his litter. I'm telling you. You can pick whoever you want to. If Errol Spence win convincingly, like we believe he will, some of us believe he will, and Hawk smash Mikey Garcia, he gonna have difficulty finding fights. He gonna fight Omar Figueroa. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be Omar Figueroa, a Jamal James, and maybe an IBF mandatory coming up. He's legitimately waiting for Keith Thurman and Sean Porter to fight each other. And I think at that point he has served up that winner. That might not happen until 2021. He get that fight, and that's what happened to people that's quote unquote avoided. They sit around waiting and taking these stupid fights when at the end of the day, sometimes you got to compromise. And nobody want to be lighter in the pocket. But if I believe I'm going to whoop somebody, just on my Deontay Wilder video I just did, you know, I'm going to take a back. So I'm going to say, look here, man, what you want? Or I'll take $1 million pay cut. Because I understand, you know, just like Tom Brady, he take a pay cut to win Super Bowls. In boxing, sometimes you got to take a pay cut to get the person. If I know I'm going to whoop Sean Porter, I'll take $1 million and put it in Vegas and bet on myself. I'm going to make that money back. You know, but these dudes ain't willing to compromise nothing. And they cool with just sitting around and letting shit simmer and over-marinate. It's over-marinated. It's overcooked now. It's getting to that point. And the only willing fighter to fight him is Crawford, but it ain't going to happen. Bob Arum going to send him that same 5-fight deal, slave deal he sent Deontay Wilder. So that's just, we in the same point. We in the same point, so it really don't matter when it boil down to the boil down. You know what I'm saying? It really don't matter. It really don't. So, you know, at the end of the day, Pacquiao ain't looking to fight Errol Spence. I'm just keep it real. He gonna get smashed. If Errol get exposed a little bit and he feel like he beat Errol, then yeah. If Errol run through Mikey, man, Errol, you just looking at another year and a half of him not fighting nobodies. Omar, Jamal James. He gonna fight guys of that nature. So, hey, it is what it is, man. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can reach out to the email as well if you got business questions, inquiry, sponsorship, or video requests. You can DM me on social media. In addition to that, we got a Facebook group as well. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehellblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow Unboxing get you 18% off their all-natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, and much, much more. Head over to The Health Blaze when you get opportunity. Use that promo code. Both are in the description. Don't forget to check out the Patreon. So $2 a month, man, for hardcore boxing fans. And my Hood Series and Food for Thoughts moved over there as well. It's Goodfellow Sports TV. One time for the one time. What up, though, to all my players? It's your boy